Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Today, I actually have a pretty neat one for you. This is not paid marketing, but I do receive some affiliate benefits from people who decide to buy one of these nodes using my code. So just full disclosure there right off the bat before we get into this. But I am quite excited about this one, and which is why I did want to do a video. And I am talking to the team. We're going to probably do some instructional videos of how to set up the nodes and all that kind of stuff. So as I learn it, I'll be hopefully helping you guys do it as well. If you decide to join this project, I obviously hate getting too bullish on anything in this space, but DeepIn as a whole, I do like a lot of the value it's trying to add to blockchain, to technology, to the evolution of everything that's going on in the world right now. And this actually has potentially a very large impact and quite a disruptor on the way things work and the way the Googles and the Amazons of the world who basically try and control and manipulate us. Not to get into too much of a tinfoil hat kind of situation, but we all know that sometimes even political movements and parties have won elections or moved elections or swayed the needle on elections using algorithms inside the web in order to selectively choose what information you're going to receive at your fingertips in order to move your ideals one way or another and swing you, in my opinion, from maybe a middle of the road to one side or the other. And this, unfortunately, is very powerful, and we are being puppeteered, I guess, through some of the large things in the world. So, without getting down too much of a rabbit hole, what these guys are trying to do, and it's pretty neat. So, anyways, I'll get into the details in a second. Right now, they have just gone on sale, so that's why I wanted to get this video out. And basically, the nodes are going on sale. The collector ones are all sold out already. There was kind of a pre-sale. If you were in my Discord, you would have had a little bit of early access. James Pelton did an AMA with the team. If you want to have a look at that, I'll maybe post that on the screen somewhere or down below. And also, your friend Andy, who I respect very much in this space, has shown some bullish intentions for this one, which usually definitely does help bring its best foot forward for any projects that are trying to do something different in the space. So, if this tickles your fancy, this is going to be a fairly overarching kind of view of everything. If this tickles your fancy, I think the AMA would be a great next spot, as well as Crypto Andy's, or your friend Andy's, videos. The Discord has access to all of those, which again will be linked down below. So hopefully that kind of helps you out a little bit, and I'll try and give you some overarching ideas, a couple of little tidbits and nuggets of information from that I've seen inside the Discord of repeat questions and stuff like that, and try and give you kind of a quick little synopsis of what's going on. The idea behind this is basically just spreading out information. There's a lot of algorithmic and AI-driven data which helps how your engine searches go. It helps Google control what information you're fed, whether it's Google or someone else. It allows them to sell spots so that stuff shows up higher and make a boatload of revenue from that. And unfortunately, that data, because it's public and because, well, not even public, because it's private, to Google or those companies that are in the background doing this, the funds that are raised go solely to them, and it's big business for them. So they want to keep that stuff hidden. So what Timpi has basically done, and again, I'm totally paraphrasing and totally simplifying here, is they've basically scoured the internet, pulled off all the data from the internet, pulled it all up, and instead of allowing an AI-driven algorithm that is fed biased information to make sure it comes out a certain way, they're having it kind of just more open source, or allow people to use it in a less deconstructive way, in my opinion. And so, as I said, this is very, very lower level kind of thing for it. So the idea behind this is that even mom and pop shops or other people will be able to access, the bulk of people will be able to access this information and use it to help get word out about their products, their services, and it won't be gatekept by the people that pay billions of dollars. And there still will be an income source for it, but by allowing the income source to be more accessible to the everyday people and the everyday companies and the smaller shops, the information will be more widespread, and you can charge all of them a fee, maybe a much smaller fee, but charge a lot of people a fee, because you're not trying to gatekeep the information and allow the information only for the rich to control what they want to control. Hopefully that all kind of makes sense. Like I said, very, very brief overview. If this sounds cool to you and you do a little bit more research, like I said, talk to some of my friends like Andy, like James, or go and watch their videos, I guess, not really talk to them, and you're interested in this, they have nodes, and like all real nodes, they're set up on cloud servers or on computers that are running 24/7 with constant internet access. And by hosting those nodes to allow all of this information to move around and be accessible and be decentralized, you basically can hold one of these nodes and be part of that decentralized network, allowing this information to be flowing so nicely. I do have a coupon code. If you use it, it's linked down below. I think I get a small little kind of affiliate bonus, and you get a discount. And I believe that is 10%. If you go directly through the site, you don't get the 10%. So obviously, if you're thinking about this, it's in your best interest, and I appreciate it, that you use this code. Again, no pressure. Do what's right for you. And when you click on this code, you'll be able to go to Node Sales Open, purchase here, and you'll be able to choose which one you have. So this one is what's available. These guys are sold out. So these are the bigger guys. They give you the best bang for your buck. And yeah, that's basically all there is to gardening. So you'll click that. These guys are, there's 319 left in stock. You do need minimum specifications, so when you're looking at getting your cloud server and stuff, which I will do some videos on that stuff, and I will possibly post a link here in the future with that allows you to maybe hopefully get a discount on a server if I can work up a deal. I'll take a look at what's the best value, and then you just add to cart. And I already I guess I played around here, so I've got stuff added to the cart, but anyways, view cart. So a couple of things here when you're going through this process. I'm just going to change this to update cart. And then what it should do is, there we go. So you get 10% off with my codes. There's the 112, whatever there, to bring that price down. And that's what happens with my code automatically. Obviously, you can only do one at a time, but you can use the code as many times as you want. You just can't up this to 2, otherwise it looks like the code gets removed. Once you proceed to check out, a couple of little things to note. You can pay with, I believe it's Polygon USDC. I think there is even a base option inside here, as well as the usual ETH, and as you can see, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and all that kind of stuff in Ethereum. So if you'd like to go that route, you can pay with the actual token that they're using. This creates a little bit extra buy pressure and ability for them to use the tokenomics to their advantage. Even if you buy this way or through CosmoPay or whatever, you're still going to benefit, because there is some tokens that get purchased with the node purchase to help facilitate hopefully an appreciation to the token value, which will obviously help us when we're earning our nodes and earning from our nodes. And there's, I think, possibly a little extra discount with this one, but that one you'll have to go and check with them, because I didn't do that. I just did Coinbase. When you do Coinbase, you will get an email. It will take some time, so don't be alarmed. Once you've completed the transaction, it shows you a little pop-up window saying you're good to go. You don't have to worry about it. Just wait, and an email will come to you. And I believe it's within 2 weeks they'll start getting everything set up. And if you haven't inputted your Nutera wallet in here, you will be reached out to via email to get them your wallet, because this is where the NFTs get held. And sorry, I digressed a little bit, but this is on its own blockchain. And so you'll need this wallet in order to do that. There is 2 wallet choices, and this is another question that gets asked quite often inside the Discord. Pardon me. One of them is Keplr, Keplr, and you can just do a search for that, Keplr wallet, and so it's right here, Keplr app. This one's probably the more popular one, but there is another one which I actually might recommend, is Wallet. And this one here, I haven't researched it yet, so please do your own research. But basically, there's some more use cases to this one, supposedly. Some of the admins inside the chat, I saw them talking about it. But basically, this one, I guess, is a better quality wallet, or better in some ways. Again, if you want to do your own research, please do. If you want just the easy, popular solution, it's probably that guy. If you like trying maybe the more less... I'm a kind of underdog kind of guy, so I always go with the ones that are less traveled, especially if they actually are considered better quality. So I'll probably go this route for mine. I'll get that wallet and then get that off to the team in order to do it. If you wanted to do it beforehand, there is 300 nodes available, so there's probably not a massive rush right now. You can go to either of those two websites, set that up, and then paste that wallet address in here, because it's not a regular Ethereum style wallet with the regular codes that you see inside wallets. For when you're setting up your servers, as I showed you, there was some things that you need to make sure for your server. When you go to set those up, obviously you want to make sure that you have at least that kind of stats. You can add the collector ones. If you've already bought collector nodes, you can add those to your Guardian Hero node, but you can only have one. You have to have one cloud set up or one server set up for each Guardian node. They need to be by themselves. So each NFT you buy of this Guardian Hero one, you need to have a server set up for each one separately. So you may have to buy 1 or 2 or 3 servers if you decided to get more of these guys, whereas the other ones you can host them all into one or multiple ones. There is a great kind of, I guess, Medium articles. Sorry, I apologize, guys. So if you do have a moment, maybe worth having a little gander through this as part of your research process for what this is all about. And as you can see, this one here just sort of goes through the basics of what's going on. And as I said, the collector ones are sold out, but there still is the Guardian ones. There will be more later on, but the prices of those could go up, as they will be dictated by the price of the token. One of the big benefits to getting in now is the token value has already increased, so your actual ROI on this is ever increasing right now, and could get you some very quick ways of getting your money back on your investment. Or you can hold the token and speculate and hope that it goes even higher. There's a bunch of different ways, obviously, to play it. That's really up to you, and you'll have to see what's right for you. And that's really the biggest things I wanted to touch on. Just making sure you have your wallets ready if you're thinking of doing this. And if you are excited to get in now, please do take one of those codes from me or James or your friend Andy or whoever, because there's lots of guys obviously going to be talking about this, because it's kind of I think this is a really big hot button on what we need inside of in the world today. And I know that sounds so crazy to sit there and say something could be world changing, but like the cell phone, like the internet, all these kind of things, I think there's a lot of smaller things that we're going to see and technologies that we're going to see because of blockchain, because of freedom of information, because of all this stuff that's happening in the world. I think we're going to see some really neat companies start up like this, where the information will be more decentralized. And that's a movement I think needs to happen, almost like the hippie back in the day. Peace, love, and happiness. Things need to change, and these are really key moments and really key products or ideas that can help push that forward in a really big and more rapid way. So yeah, please take a time, please do some research. If you have any questions, please reach out inside the Discord. If you need to reach out to me, obviously my Discord is always a great place to come. And I look forward to hearing more from you guys. I look forward to hopefully having some more content coming out. It's been quite slow over the last little while, just with the market the way it's been, and I've been away a couple of weeks. So looking forward to also bringing you guys some content as I put my nodes up, in case you decide to get in later, or in case you need some help getting your nodes set up. There will be support inside the Discord, but I also try and help with some visual aids and ways of setting it up with easy links to everything that you need to do so. Yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you so very, very much for your time, and have yourselves a wonderful, great day. And hopefully you find some value and see and take some time to at least learn about Timpi. I think everyone should take some time to learn about what this is all about and the technology that they're trying to implement inside the space, because I think it could be very, very helpful to us all. Thanks so much. Have a great day.